Welcome back to Strings and Pucks. This is Jeremy Laura. Finally getting down to my review of the Tease Guitars SBH-E. This is a beautiful Tele-Style guitar, and it's got an even cooler story than the instrument itself. So if you go back to the video I did for 7 Spanish Angels, I told a little bit about this story. When I first saw the Tease guitars, I really wanted to get a hold of one, but the budget just wasn't there. So I had gotten a hold of Torsten and asked if any B stocks came in to let me know. You can get a discount. They might have a couple of love marks. I'm going to add those myself anyway, so I'm just not a big cosmetic guy where that's going to be the deal breaker. So Torsten lets me know that a yellow guitar is coming in. He sets it aside for me, sends it out. I do the video. Really love it. I was working on doing my demo video and there was a fret that was a little bit high. If you see me get flustered, it's because there are people right outside the house with leaf blowers, and I had no idea they were coming right now, and I don't really have another time when I can do all this, so it's just a little inside baseball for you. So anyway, I go to touch up the frets, and I make things worse. I don't want to go into it, but I screwed up. So I get a hold of Torsten. I'm beside myself. I'm actually almost in tears. He doesn't know. I contacted him. He sends me a shipping label, takes it in, fixes it up, oils up the fretboard, and even while he's got it there, I asked him to do this upgrade because I saw it on Ted's, this tortoise pickguard, which to me just makes this look gorgeous. So to put it in perspective, this guitar was sent to Torsten and back again in less than half the time it took me to get a guitar from another company from purchase to ship. I'm not going to call them out, but Torsten was able to flip it around that quickly, made it perfect, didn't make me feel stupid for what I'd done, which he absolutely could have. Not only that, he kept me informed of things I wasn't aware of all throughout the process. I've never had the kind of communication that Tease Guitars gave. Honestly, it was like talking to a very high-level custom shop where you get the phone calls about every little detail for a guitar that would cost, I want to say 10 times as much, but honestly 20 times as much at least. So he took all that care on a repair that he wasn't going to make any money on, to be honest, and some of which was really my fault. So kudos to Torsten. I can't say enough about the person behind Tease Guitars. But now I want to talk about the guitar. Enough people do under the hood far better than I can do. So I'm just going to tell you how it responds to me and what I'm finding. So the first thing I want to talk about is this neck, this roasted maple neck. I'd done a video on a Chapman guitar that I'd had, the ML3 Pro Semi-Hollow. That's a $1,000 guitar. And that neck was just so silky smooth and beautiful. This neck is every bit as good, and I'm not exaggerating. One of the things I love about roasted maple is I tend to sweat quite a bit when I'm playing, when I'm nervous, especially with the lights on. The sweat dries really quickly or it gets absorbed. I'm really not sure which one. But on an open pore finish like this, it doesn't hang around and mess with you. So if you're someone who sweats during a gig, this kind of clears that up. I used to play ebony fretboards for the same reason, because ebony would either absorb or dissipate the moisture super quickly. This does that. And so even though I'm sweating, even though it's hot, I'm trying to play, the neck doesn't get gummed up and gross or too slippery. It's like it dries right away. That's a big deal to me personally. It might not do anything for you. But beyond the neck, which feels perfect, absolutely gorgeous, you got the locking tuners, right? The nut is cut perfectly. The stainless steel frets, they're leveled, they're beautiful. Going down, obviously I love this color. I swear Ted thinks I'm copying off of him, and so I'm featuring Ted Talks Guitars this week, Ted, for the mug, because I'm basically ripping off his fashion choices. I'm just about to shave my head. This yellow, and with this pickguard, oh my gosh, this looks so good. I'm afraid it won't show up on camera, just how amazing this looks. But the meat and bones of this is obviously the electronics. So I'm going to get to it. And again, you'd heard me play this in 7 Spanish Angels. A Tele neck pickup needs to have a certain chime in the neck position. We can do a little bit of jazz type chords, and I can't play jazz, but... really nice, beautiful, chimey. I use it the same way I would use an acoustic when I'm playing and singing. This is the middle position with the humbucker not split. And again, you get some nice lead tones out of it too. Then if you split the bridge, it just takes some of the bass out, but really, really nice for clean rhythm. And then the bridge pickup. This pickup absolutely screams. So I'll do it split first. And then full mode. It just screams, and I'm going to add some distortion in just a minute, but I'd heard people talk about balancing the pickups. Honestly, on a guitar like this, I look for the neck pickup to be balanced with the bridge in split mode. So here's the neck, here's the split. And there's good balance there. I want there to be a boost on the humbucker. It's like a different guitar altogether once you put it in humbucker mode. So now I'm going to add a little bit of dirt. I'm using the BK Butler overdrive clone that Johnny 3 Bar put together. I'll be doing a full review on that, but really everything's at about noon. This pedal just screams. So here it is with the full humbucker. Just awesome. And split the humbucker. Back to full. Get some really nice tones in there. Middle position, full humbucker mode. Split. Again, such cool tones. And then the neck. The neck with overdrive is, for me, really where this is at. I just love that sound, just real deep and beautiful. So this is, I would not hesitate to gig with this. I haven't been a steady gigger in a long time, but it's simple, but it's got a lot of options. The three-way switch and the coil tap. So I'm just going to do some loops. I'm going to use the middle position with the coil tap on for the rhythm. Just do some loops to give you some ideas on some sounds. Going to do it distorted just for some fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you to Torsten over at Tease Guitars. This is a beautiful instrument. Absolutely. If I didn't know the price tag and I put this next to literally $2,000 guitars that I've played and some that I've owned, just this goes step by step. It's not good for the price. It's good, and the price is amazing. So really well done. Thank you for tuning in, and here's some loops send you home.